Greetings everyone. My name is Peter and we're going to do a little movement before our video today. And one of the best warm-up exercises you can do is pulling your hands back towards your shoulders, arching your back up and looking up towards the sky, and then collapsing the spine, hunching over a little bit, sinking into the knees. And as you pull your hands back, you take a deep inhale into your body, and then release. As you pull the hands back towards your center. Let's do one more.
Honey, Ron's watching.
And we did this the other day where you bring your hands upward, glide the hands down over your body. You're bringing energy in with your hands, stretching up as high as you can, and pulling those hands down gently. And then we'll finish with a move I really like to do, which is called Expelling and Healthy Chi, where you bring your hands up and back down. And you sink into the knees a little bit as you bring the hands up to the shoulders. Wrists are relaxed, elbows are bent. Bring the hands up. Big inhale here. Exhale as you push out directly in front of you. Good. Bring the hands back in. Then you hold your hands out in front of you. Pretend like you're breathing through the palms of your hands. And just allow those hands to relax as you breathe in. And as you exhale, feel that old stale energy release through the palms of your hands. Take a couple of deep breaths. One more. And pull the hands upward, sink into the knees. And pull the hands back down. Do a little wave like we did at the beginning. And your hands come to rest. So, welcome. We are in the jungle here in Chiang Mai. And we're in a lovely resort called Flora Creek. And we're going to show you the creek.
The bamboo.
And this is our lovely space that we are going to be holding a women's group. And we're excited to share with you our everyday Tantra practices.
So the last 24 hours have been really revealing for both of us, and so we knew even when we started saying, hey, we're going to do daily practices and help everybody go into how you can actually live tantrically every day, that there would be days that would be really hard. And so we wanted to talk about the concept of really allowing the people around you to be the deepest mirrors for you. Because it's so often in life that our deepest messengers, the people that we love the most, our family, our beloveds, like our partners, the people that are around us all the time, are the ones that can trigger us the deepest. And part of that aspect is because they're the ones that mirror those parts of us that we desperately long for them to fix or to see or to heal, or we're longing to be able to get away from within us. And so one aspect for me is this deep-seated longing to be wanted. And, you know, I could go into all the story of never being wanted or approved of when I was younger, and just like all of these different aspects of what led up to it. But the whole point is that I'm still longing to have someone in my life show me that I am wantable. And so that came up really, really deeply for both of us yesterday in me offering this gift to Peter and feeling like that it didn't go the way that I wanted, because I didn't end up feeling more wanted at the end. And so we ended up we both got deeply triggered, and, you know, we had these moments. There was still trying to find the love between us, but there was so much hurt. And it was, you know, we ended up going to bed and holding each other even though we weren't on the same page. And then this morning, then I was finally able to break down, oh, I'm still really wanting this beloved man in my life to show me that I'm wantable. And the ironic part is that I woke up to a video from someone else in my field that desperately wants me. Well, it's quiet mode. Turn something off. Anyway, that someone in my field desperately wants me to want them and wants to feel wanted by me. And so it was like just this full circle of where are the places in our life that we're still looking for other people to mirror us, or that we're not even recognizing that they are mirrors. And that's a huge daily practice, because the people that are in our world are the ones that truly, truly, truly help us find the aspects of ourselves that often we don't want to look at, and it's scary. And there was a lot of hurt and a lot of pain, because even though I get that Peter was being a mirror for me, there's still that part of me that's like, oh, can't you just want me enough so that I don't feel that anymore?
Yeah, and what she was feeling is something that's outside of herself. That
should we go inside, because that's loud?
That that wanting can only come from yourself. Nothing outside of you can quell the mind's thirst for wanting to be wanted. But the beingness of who you are, it knows, it's confident in itself that it's wanted, and loves to be in a place of attraction and arousal and excitement and exploring. But the mind has this insatiable thirst for, like, oh, I need to have this feeling come from outside of me and not within me. And I think we both realize that wanting, that desire to be wanted, can only come from ourselves, and that we have to cultivate it in a way that is harmonious to each of us. So, and that if we're pushing and prodding each other for this feeling, all it's going to do is create chaos and disharmony.
So what's the greatest mirror that I'm showing for you in your world right now? That your perspective is your perspective, and to honor it, and that both of our perspectives can sit side by side by one another and both be correct. And the more we try to make the other person wrong for their perspective, the more we're at war with ourselves and our partner. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So I think at least what I learned is that when your perspective isn't, it's jarring and it's hurtful, and it feels like it's this place of us us being on opposite sides of a deep canyon, and there feels like that there's no bridge between us when we have these two different perspectives. I feel like if I can just honor where you're at without judging you and saying, hey, okay, this is where you're at, and when you calm down and have released whatever that trigger is around whatever is causing the chaos inside of you, that's the place where we come home to, and that's the place where we can bridge any gap. But I think trying to talk to someone when they're in their trigger and they're angry, I think all you're doing is running. You're like a dog trying to chase its tail. Like, you're not going to really accomplish anything. So those of you that are watching, when you're out there and you're feeling triggered and you're feeling like, oh, why can't my partner just show up this way, or why don't they change, or we've been through this conversation a million times and you're still looking for something different, then that's the opportunity for you to actually look inward and see, where is that a reflection of you? Because so often then the universe or God is going to be bringing all of these mirrors closer and closer and closer until you can't not look. And so the more that you can offer, oh wow, thank you for that gift, even while you're hurting, even though it might feel not like a gift in the moment, like whatever it is that's coming up for you, the deepest path for you to be able to be more yourself is to see, oh yeah, this is what I still have been longing outside of me, and it was only ever here. And there's no way that anyone around you can heal you, can illuminate those pieces, can bring you back to yourself. That's all your job. And so those people around you, the greatest thing they can do is offer you those mirrors of where you're still stuck, of where you're still holding on to things or being loyal to things from your past, and be able to say, hey, I actually want to make a new choice, even if you don't know how. Even now, like seeing it so clearly and having those moments of, wow, I really still want to be wanted. I have no idea how to be able to bridge that gap inside of myself or to be able to offer myself that. But I know that every moment that I become more aware of needing that or wanting that from the people around me is a moment for me to be able to look inside and say, okay, do you want to make another choice? And so that's what I invite all of you to do. And just try it today. That the next time that there's someone that's really annoying or really irritating or hurting you, or you feel self-righteous and you're like, no, but I really know this, or they should know this about me. Like, just take a breath, take a moment, and see how they're just mirroring a deeper aspect of yourself to get to look at it in a different way.
Yeah, that's well said. Yeah. So thank you for watching and for checking in. And we look forward to connecting more with you from Thailand. We're going to be very busy over the next few days, so we can't promise we will do a video every day, because morning to night we're going to be immersed in this training we're doing here.
But we'll do our best.
Yeah. So thank you, and we love you, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.